Hello guys, number Hunter91 here, and I have a Duel replay from my recent stream on Master Duel. I was playing my Dark Magicians, which I've been playing throughout the XYZ festival that's currently been going on, which by the time this is uploaded will have finished. I've had some wins, I've had some losses. It is what it is. I'm playing Dark Magicians. Kind of comes with the territory. The reason for this one is it's actually against another deck that I play IRL, which is Lightsworns. So we're going to jump into it. I'm not going to fast forward too much. I might fast forward at bits. But they're starting. Sorry, I started, but as you can see with my open hand, I just drew nothing usable, which unfortunately does happen. So they get in for their first attack. Swords of Revealing Light up. I can't attack them now for 3 turns, which is fine. I draw into another Dark Magician. I'm like, come on. What on earth is happening? I'd been on a win streak for a few turns. So gets in another 1700, puts me down to 4600. Top decked Lightsworn Judgment, gets him the JD to hand. So in their grave at the minute, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different Lightsworns names in the grave, which means Judgment Dragon's condition to summon has been met. He's still got 2 more turns of Swords of Revealing Light where I can't attack. I don't actually remember what the back rows are, but he's got Lila. As you can see, I've got 2 Dark Magicians, Advanced Ritual Art, 2 Spellbook of Knowledge, and a Secrets of Dark Magic. And I'm sitting here thinking, how the hell am I going to get round this? Top deck and Eternal Souls, and I'm like, okay, we can get 4 draws off of this with this hand. So I special out the Souls. I send the Dark Magician Girl because I've got 2 Dark Magicians in hand, and if I draw into Soul Servant and Magician of Chaos, the Ritual Monster, I can get 2 draws off of the Soul Servant. Because I've got the Advanced Ritual Art and the Secrets of Dark Magic to be able to ritual summon the monster out. So, activate Soul's effect, send 2 spells, draw 2, drew into the Soul Servant, so we can now top deck a card, which is beautiful. And we drew Pot of Avarice. So at the moment we've only got basically 2 monsters, so we can't use Pot of Avarice at the minute. So we draw into Apprentice Illusion, Magician Souls. I special out Apprentice using a Dark Magician, so we've now got 2 in grave. Top deck the Rod. I've not normal summoned yet. Draw into double Rod, and I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, yes, okay, I've got one that I knew I was getting because I top decked it with Soul Servant. Could have done without the other. Could have done with something better, i.e. the Ritual Monster. Summon Rod. Get the circle, because why not? Grab the Dark Magic attack. And at this point, we've got 3 monsters in grave, 2 on field. So even if he destroys them, we've got more than enough monsters to be able to activate Pot of Avarice, get another couple of draws, and hopefully turn this game around. And we've got 1 turn left on Swords of Revealing Light. So he pops the circle. Okay, whatever. It did confuse me a little bit because I knew he had JD. So I'm sat there and I'm like, okay, he's going to drop the JD, which he has. Blow the field, doesn't matter what, he's not going to care what he's got. Any monster over 1600 attack would end the game. And at this point, I've resigned myself to losing a game. Right? Fair game. got effectively got outplayed. Just didn't draw what I needed to at the right time up to this point. So he blows the field. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I've worked out life points and I'm like, okay, 3,000. Painful? Works. Leaves me with 100 life points. And for anybody that knows Dark Magician decks, do not leave them on 100 life points. Because this deck can be explosive. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monsters in grave. Right? Ready to go. Do not leave me on any life points. I top deck. He does his end of phase mills. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Draw. I'm like, okay, not the best of draws. Could have done without it. I'm thinking, right, what can I do? So I've got, as I said, 5 in grave. I'm like, what can I do from here? Norman Rod, get the circle. Animate the circle. Didn't want any of the card. I've didn't get a card in there that was available to add to hand for circle's effect, or it was like, no, none of them are any good. So I just put them back. It doesn't matter. Didn't matter which order I was putting them back because I'm using Pot of Avarice, was going to shuffle the deck. And I draw Dark Magician Girl and Chaos Form, and I'm like, how on earth am I going to get around this JD? How am I going to get around Judgment Dragon? 3,000 attack monster, pays 1,000 life points, destroys the field, game over, right? And I'm like, there's got to be something. So I've already normaled, so I can only special. Send Apprentice Illusion, right? To summon Magician Souls, allows me to send 2 spell or trap cards from hand or field to the grave to draw 2. I draw into Circle and Inheritance. Inheritance is what absolutely saves me at this point. Because I'm like, great, get Eternal Soul. I've got a Dark Magician in hand. Beautiful. We can work around this. Set free so that he doesn't know which one is Eternal Soul. At this point, as soon as I've set them all, and before I've ended my turn, I've clicked the little button from auto to on, so that as soon as he draws that card, I can activate before that JD has a chance to activate. Eternal Soul, we summon Dark Magician, use the circle, we banish the JD, get it off the field. Get the JD off the field, because if I destroy the Minerva or banish it and the equipped spell goes to grave, he can target any Lightsworn, which he can't target JD with it. But I weren't taking that risk. I did not want the JD on field. So get it banished, he can't Monster Reborn it or anything like that. Or Monster Reincarnation or anything along those lines to get it back into his hand, to get it back out on the field. So I'm like, okay. So he's attacked into this, thinking it's going to be able to shuffle. He's going to be able to shuffle it back, but Eternal Soul protects it. Takes the damage. Fine. End phase, does his mills, hits a wolf, and I'm like, okay, with the wolf, causes a little bit of an issue. Advanced Ritual Art, no good to me. Tribute Rod, get them Dark Magician Girl. Send a couple. Draws. Use my 2 level 7s as you saw, go into Ebon Illusion. Ebon Illusion's effect, detach 1, allows you to summon a spellcaster type normal monster from your hand or deck. I had 1 in grave and I knew I had 2 in deck. Chained Eternal Soul to be able to bring the 1 from grave out, and I had to make sure that I selected the correct one, because if I'd selected anything else on that, then I would have absolutely done myself in. So sit there, banish the equip spell so that he can't equip it to any other Lightsworn, because the last thing I need is Wolf getting too big for my boots, or his boots should I say. Go in. Ebon Illusion has the lovely effect that when a spellcaster type normal monster declares an attack, you can target 1 card your opponent controls, banish it, but you can only use that effect once per turn. I attacked into his final monster, which was Aaron, the Lightsworn Monk. He took the 900 damage from that. As soon as I go to attack again, surrendered. And I was literally just like, how on earth did I win that? And what a Yugimoto comeback. This is one of the reasons you do not leave Dark Magicians on any kind of life point total if you have game. If he had just any monster in his hand that was 1600 or more attack that he could normal summon the turn that he had special summoned JD, instead of using Layla's effect, he'd have won. The fact that he'd used Layla's effect to pop the Dark Magical Circle is what cost him the game. And I'm just like, oh my god. And this was live on stream as well, so my energy's just shot up. But let us know down in the comment section what you liked and disliked about this. I'm trying to get more content up on my channel. Some of it's going to be Yu-Gi-Oh related. I'm in the process of going through a load of my cards and sorting out decks and that, which I might even stream me doing. I stream every Tuesday and Thursday evening, Saturday, Sunday daytime, unless I have other things planned. I always announce them during the streams during the week, because I do not do any other plans during the week. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are guaranteed streams. Saturdays and Sundays, unless I'm busy doing other things, will be streams during the day. But I will catch you all in the next videos. Bye.